Hey guys, about to play a match with the Rasputin Dreamweaver deck, a game rather, and I think this is a pretty good hand that we're going to keep. What are we up against? Sliver Queen. Okay, well our board sweepers will be good against her, usually. All of our lands do come into play tapped, which is kind of annoying, but we also got Basalt Monolith, which means we should be able to play our dude pretty early, which means we should be able to play Kozilek the Great Distortion before too long. So we're going to play our Expanse. We have a triple white card already, so I guess I'll get a Plains with Terramorphic Expanse. Fancy Expedition Land. Fancy Expedition Land. So our opponent's deck is all pimped out. That might not be a good thing for us. Oh yeah, Bayou too. Alright. We're going to Terramorphic Expanse for a Plains. Then we're going to play Coastal Tower and in our turn. So he's trying to fix so he can play a Sliver Queen. Yeah, which I guess we'll be able to do next turn now. Which kind of sucks for us. Because we just keep drawing tap lands. We would have been able to Ojutai's Command it a little bit later. Too bad a copy doesn't kill a creature anymore. So if he has a fifth land, he can just play it and be set. And we'd have to draw a land that's untapped anyway to play Ojutai's Command against it. No, it doesn't look like he has the fifth land, so at least there's that. He does have Rhystic Study. Wow. Alright, well I think we play Worn Power Stone, which does give our opponent the option to draw a card. Once we have Rasputin in play, it won't be too hard to pay. That's for sure. And our Watchtower, and we'll end the turn. So we can play Rasputin next turn now. It might almost be worth it though, just to like keep passing and being able to Ojutai's Command as Sliver Queen the first time she comes into play. So we'll see. We shall see. Both our man lands in play. So at least he still doesn't have the fifth land. Amazingly. Lethal Vapors. Okay. That's pretty scary card. We could copy his Rhystic Study, which wouldn't be bad. Blue Sun Zenith. So we got both Zeniths. Man, I don't want to skip my turn. Don't want to. Yeah, it's whenever a creature enters the battlefield too, not just like a creature spell. Alright, well, I think we just play Basalt Monolith. And do we pay one? Yeah, this time I think we do. And we end our turn. So, like, he can't cast his Sliver Queen either. So, unless he wants to skip a turn. Jace. Okay, that's not exactly ideal. We could copy it, though, which I wouldn't mind. Oh. Not exactly what you want to see when your opponent reveals the top 3 cards of his library. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think we copy Jace and then Oblivion Ring him. Because he won't die because he won't enter the battlefield as a creature. I don't think. Guess we'll see. We're not going to pay 1. And Jace. Right. Now we'll do this. Ours isn't nearly as sweet, but really? You're not done, right? Yeah. So I'm going to choose pile 2. And we're going to Oblivion Ring Jace now. Which does mean we're letting our opponent draw a bunch of cards. All right. Then we'll end our turn there. Wouldn't mind just like drawing Disenchant so I didn't have to skip a turn to blow that thing up, but right now we're both just sort of playing spells. Doubling season, okay. All right. What does he discard? Route. Well, we do actually have creatures in our deck. We've just been avoiding playing them. Okay. So, do we have enough mana now to destroy this, cast Rasputin, and make Kozilek all in the same turn? I think we might. I think we may. Okay, so we play Rasputin, let's say, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we have plenty to do that. We do have plenty. Okay, so we're going to destroy this. And then we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We'll cast Rasputin. No. Once Rasputin's in play, we can think about it, though. And then 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 9, 10. And Kozilek comes down, draws us a couple cards. Do we pay 1 here? Probably yes. Okay. And then, do we just want to draw more cards? Or do we want to keep Jace alive? Yeah, we'll keep Jace alive. So now we can counter lots of stuff. A 4, a 2, 3s. Well, just 4s, 2s, and 3s, actually, unfortunately. We didn't get it as numerous of mana costs as I might have liked. We did get to do what this deck's supposed to do. Now, if our opponent just has like a board sweeper, we're obviously pretty sad. And since he discarded Route, he might. But a lot of board sweepers do cost 4, so we may be able to discard like one of our cards in our hand to counter it and then just start bashing with Kozilek. We don't get a second turn, though, it's worth noting. I mean, we will eventually, but our opponent gets 2 turns in a row, so. I think we're going to counter that. Right of Replication doesn't seem amazing right now. So we're going to counter that. I think we probably want to counter that too, just because. Yeah. All right, so he gets another turn, though. Since I had to skip my next one because I blew up Noxious, whatever, Lethal Vapors, not Noxious. So we can only counter 4s and 3s. Will that be enough? Play another 4. 5? No. 6? No. No. Oh, man. Yeah, we can't do anything about that. We did make our opponent have to do a lot of work, at least. Yeah, we can just hardcast a Void Winnower now. That's not too bad. Can't we? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, if we play this land, we can hardcast him. Let's do this first. Ooh. Okay. Do we want Quarantine Field? I think we do. Just seems like it's going to have more upside later in this game. Yeah, I think I'm just going to try hard casting Void Winnower and seeing if my opponent can do anything about it. Nope. enjoy your card. So he can't play even spells, only odds. So like if we'd had him in play, we wouldn't have had to suffer that. Thank God we got to copy his Jace with our clever impersonator. It has made a big difference, especially because in the turn we copied it and destroyed it. If that's an even number spell, you can't. Oh man. Okay, Tamio. All right. Well, that's annoying. Oh, and he can just go directly to the emblem. Great. It's not what we want. I wish you could exile emblems. Yeah, I think we just lose to that emblem now. But we'll see. Looks like this turn at least we get to smash in for 11. Bam. Okay. So how much can we White Sun Zenith for at the end of our opponent's turn? 3 for right there. 3 mana. And then 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. We can make 7 tokens. The danger is if he has wrath effects, he can just keep getting them back and getting them back and getting them back. I think I do want to play the Dynamo, though. Yeah, I don't want you to draw a card. Especially because if he had to discard it now, he just gets them back in his hand. So I could play Quarantine Field and zap all of these 3 permanents. I don't think I'm going to, though. And now I think I end the turn. Yeah. See what happens to us here. Like if he plays something problematic, I can counter it. It's interesting. Our opponent's deck isn't actually a Sliver deck. It's just like a 5-color deck, from what we can tell, anyway. Bad news is even if we counter it, he gets it back in his hand, but... All right. You gonna copy that ability? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, doubling season plus planeswalkers is ugly. Oh, he just has to show off with his Hallowed Fountain. So, I mean, the good news is, even if there are a lot of spells he just can't cast right now. Like ones that cost 2, for example, that he might be trying to play. So if I use my Zenith, I can get 3, 4, 5 tokens, which is in fact enough to be lethal. So we should think about that. Plus we have these 2 creatures. So we may just be able to steal a win here if our opponent just like taps out. Yeah, it's a planeswalker deck that just has Sliver Queens, so you can play all of them. So our opponent still has 4 mana. You can take infinite turns once you have this stupid emblem in play too, if you just keep casting a card that gives you another turn. So we need to kill him quickly, and we can do it with our Zenith. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, plus 11 is 21, plus these. Okay, so let's go for it. Because we're probably going to die if we can't kill him now. If he can counter that, we're in trouble. But Cryptic Command, for example, can't be played right now. All right, we stole the win there. We were about to lose to that Tameo emblem, but luckily Rasputin getting us out Kozilek, which made our opponent use a bunch of resources, and then our mana rocks just getting us out Void Winnower and then making the tokens was enough. So we beat the Sliver Queen Planeswalker deck, so that was fun. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.